Hello, hello, it's Kitti, your thought organizer, coming to you live on a spectacular day in Atlanta, Canada. And I hope it's a spectacular day where you are. I really do. And if it isn't today, it will be tomorrow. And it starts between the ears anyway. Any spectacular day does. But here's your takeaway for today. You can make your day spectacular anytime, anywhere, just by reaching out and saying hello to someone or smiling at that cashier. Or you can make somebody's day, and that will make you feel good. All right, so who am I? I am Kitti Andrews with declutterthebrain.com, and I help coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs, and future entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can focus on attracting premium clients and creating an amazing life for themselves by doing that. And I do have over 20 years experience in helping people to gain control over their surroundings, and through that I developed my step-by-step one system, which has helped me and my clients go from broke and overwhelmed to organized, focused, and well off. Whatever well off looks like, it can be different things for different people. How would you feel to finally, how would it help you to take control and immediate action on your clutter? Would you be more productive? Would you feel more focused? Would you feel more on task? Anything like that? I'll tell you what, you hold that thought and we will give you your next steps to take later on in about 10 minutes from now. Okay, doke? All right, so this week we are talking about, excuse me, deep breath here. I've just been doing a bit of running around just before pressing the go button on this. We've been focusing on decluttering the garage. Oh, before I forget, this is very important. Whether or not you're in the process of decluttering your garage or not, why not join us for our workshop? It is starting in less than an hour at Declutter the Brain Facebook group. We have them every Friday at 12 Eastern, and it has the teaching of the day and then 15 minutes off camera, so you can just do something, get some momentum happening. The weekend is here tomorrow, and hey, we all need a little bit of momentum. We all need a little bit of a jump start. So scroll down and grab that link, join the group. I'll be watching, and hashtag the best 60 minutes of your week. All right, back to our regular programming. We all know that many people don't have room for their cars. Maybe they like parking outside, but most people park outside because they just plain and simple don't have room for their cars. In fact, the National Association of Professional Organizers tells us that 50% of people, 25%, I'm doing it in reverse, 25% of those that they surveyed said that they don't have room in their car, in their garage for their car. An additional 50% said that the garage was the most disorganized space in their house. Good heavens. Okay, now it's very much like a basement because it can be a drop zone. I'll deal with it later. A drop zone. That's not good. That's not good. You spent all this money on buying your house or renting your house, and you want to have a functional space. So this week we are just giving you a few little tips that you'll be able to use to get it ship-shape. And don't forget, I am one of the most accessible coaches in the industry. Just send me a direct message or leave a comment below, and I'll see what I can do to help. More on that later. All right, so the first thing that you want to do is, yes, I know, make a decision. I am going to just have a tidy garage, whether or not I want to park my car in it. Hello, thank you for joining, and I'm going to commit to that. So those are the first steps that we talked about on Monday. And what you want to do when you're doing that is decide on the eventual purpose. Hello, Pam. Yes, Pam, my delightful co-host for the workshop that I was just talking about. Decide what you want to do with your garage, whether you want to park your car in it only, if you want it for car and storage. If you want it for storage only, perhaps you want, like a lady did in California a couple of years ago, perhaps you want just a studio or a play space for the kids, depending on the climate where you are. If you're in Michigan, you may just want a part-time studio. Uh, but anyway, decide on your eventual goal, and don't beat yourself up about how did it ever get this way? Well, it did. Okay, it did, and what's done is done, but you have the power. Hello, Michael. You have the power to change that garage or any room in your house. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. Just forget about the past. It's done, okay? There's a song there somewhere, but I'm going to stop myself. All right, so you've made your decision, and you walk in and you go, holy overwhelmed Batman. Yeah, all right, where do I begin? Okay, now, remember, it didn't happen overnight. It's not going to change overnight. It's going to take some time. So here's where you want to call in the reinforcements. Give the family some tasks. Kids love this stuff. At least young kids do. Anyway, so I understand. Just involve the family. Give them little jobs. Like, Johnny, can you put all the nails in the can? Ooh, okay, it's a game kind of thing, right? Teenagers, I don't know. You have to tell me about what you would give your job, a teenager a job. I have no experience with this. But anywho, involve the family. Don't try to do it alone. If you do have to do it alone, get a friend over. There's got to be there is someone who wants to help you. Reach out. Song there too. Also, I just added this. Some of this is new content today, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Play some tunes while you're doing it. Make it fun. Don't be standing in your garage all by your lonesome, and it's dead silent unless you really like that. But make it fun. Play some tunes or listen to that podcast that you've been meaning to listen to. You can get yourself edumacated. Yes, you can while you're making your garage functional. Yes, and you can do this in any room for your home as well. Next, bundle your obvious trash. Oh my God, I don't even know where to start. Yes, you do. Come on, give yourself some credit. The cardboard box from the microwave that you bought 5 years ago that you know that you're not going to return, it's probably a behemoth that you can barely lift if you were to store things in it. Get rid of it. The circular, the circular tubes have got to go. Maybe keep a couple of boxes that look like they could be good storage boxes, but use your discretion. You are here to declutter, so bundle all of those things up. Put them to the side of the garage. And then, our guest this week in Declutter the Brain, she told us about how she had to bundle up some obvious trash. And Carol King, you got a friend. I love it, Michael. Good for you. Oh, that is choice. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have thought of that. And another fellow in Western Canada, he was blown away by how much space he had just by removing the obvious trash. Now, put those things outside of the garage or take them to the garbage or the recycle, put them in your car, get rid of them immediately, if not sooner. All right? Now you've got all this space to work with. Yeah. And you feel good too because you got something done. Next, clear one area for a workspace, staging area, if you will. And this has an advantage of that you're not in the midst of all your clutter. You're kind of away from it. Michael does this, Pam has done this, all of my clients have done this, frankly, and just had that one work area. Also, start at one side of the garage or the other. Don't try to bounce back and forth. Number one, you'll just forget where you were. All right, and it'll just take you longer. Number two, you will see the momentum you'll see your progress, get some momentum, and it'll help you with the how did it ever get this way kind of thing. Today, you have done all of this. You're starting to see the forest for the trees. You're starting to think about, how do I want to organize it? What do I want to do with this? Suggestion: this works for me, works for my clients, works anywhere in your home, but especially in a large space like the garage. Treat it like a department store. Now, Michael, for example, would have all of his tools in one side. Pam, I'm not ignoring you, it's just I'm thinking of Michael's garage. He would have all of his tools in one part. Cleaning supplies, for example, maybe some lumber, and just treat it like it's your Home Depot or Lowe's or in Canada, Home Hardware. Just treat it like that, and it will make it much easier not only to organize, but to maintain. And children will love to help you with this. Daddy, this goes in the lumber section, right? I think this could be kind of fun. Yeah, and how to keep it that way. It's going to, remember we talked about committing to a tidy garage. Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's going to take a little bit of discipline and some habits. So, yeah, maybe don't treat it as a drop zone. And every Thursday when the garbage truck is going to come by, you set an alarm on your phone. Garbage has got to go out, or put it out the night before. Make sure that you set little visual cues for you and for yourself, especially if you're ADHD and can be a little bit forgetful. I'm not forgetful or ADHD. Yeah, we need reminders. So just keep those reminders, and you'll find yourself. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Michael. You'll find yourself making it a habit. It will maintain itself, but it will come to habits. Okay? If you have any questions, direct message me, please. Now, a couple of things. If you enjoyed this video, just hit that share button. You don't know who is out there who maybe has to sell their house, and it's real estate season, and we're prime real estate season, and maybe they're in a bloody panic. They don't know where to turn, what to do with this garage. Just hit that share button. You don't know who's out there in the airwaves. If you're who needs you. If you're curious about other videos I've done, simply go to YouTube, type in Declutter the Brain. Everything is cataloged and organized for your dining and dancing pleasure. Yeah, I know. Okay, so how would it feel to just totally platinum your life without being distracted by your clutter? Would it improve your productivity? Do you just want your clutter gone and your mental clarity back? Yes? Okay, I got 3 steps. Are you an action taker? Are you coachable? All right. I have 3 steps for you. Step number 1, get off the hamster wheel and join Declutter the Brain Facebook group. The one I was talking about before, where we're having a workshop in less than an hour. And we have our Friday workshops. We've got a lot of activity there. Come and join us. Check us out. Step number 2, I just want to make sure we get all this. Download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. The link is down below. And while you're there, hit the book a call button. I'll listen to hear what your clutter is actually costing you in your health, your wealth, your relationships, and give you a tangible plan for right now results. And then we can talk about if we're a fit to work together in one of my programs or not. Either way, you will not walk away empty-handed. So, now that you have decided to eliminate your chaos and organize your mindset, book that call. See you on Monday, 11 Eastern, when we will be talking about declutter your meal times. Bye for now. Thanks. Have a great weekend.